I'm Susan.
I'm Karen.
And together,
we're full of knit. It is so freaking hot.
It's not really.
It really is.
No, it's not.
It was what? Oh, I'm sorry. That I won't even make a real one anymore. 1:00 at 1:00 o'clock today.
I don't believe you.
Well, I wish I would. That's what I was gonna do.
What? Bring your phone up here and
yes, when I was going downstairs, when all of a sudden I had this senior moment and was like, "What?" Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was going to get my phone.
That's what it was.
It was, yeah.
Okay.
Now that you said that, it's like,
Yeah, I guess because I like the heat.
I like the heat. I don't like the humidity.
Well, I don't like the humidity either.
I'm chubby, and I sweat. I mean, you know, they talk about Southern girls glow. We don't sweat.
Yeah,
it's bullshit. Well, at least for me, it is. I sweat. I mean, my husband, we were out working in the yard yesterday, and he was just a little bit rosy, and I was just like dripping. It was like somebody poured water over my head.
Maybe you're just a sweater.
I am.
And not the kind you wear in the wintertime.
No, I'm not.
All right. So, now that we've learned all about your
me and my sweat
issues.
Welcome to the 4th of July issue.
Oh, yeah.
Of the Full of Knit podcast.
I cannot believe that it is already the 1st of July. That just blows my mind.
I know.
God, it just blows my mind.
It's crazy.
It's just, time is just going by so fast. What is I mean.
It happens when you get old.
That's what my grandma told me, used to tell me, and I would poo-poo her every time because, you know, it took Christmas forever to get here, and now she's so right. So right. Before you know it, it's time to do it all over again. So, okay, so it's been a weird couple of weeks.
It has. You want to start out with your issues, or shall I start out with mine?
I'll go ahead and start out with my issues.
Okay. I'm going to get a drink.
I've got, at least the good thing is I have gotten some knitting done because I had a family member in the hospital, and y'all know how that goes if you go and hang out at the hospital. So, Karen was bitching at me last time about finishing my... finishing the sockhead cowl. Remember,
like, I was encouraging you to be done.
Get done with it already. So I did start the ribbing, the 4 inches of ribbing. So where the little progress keeper is from at Random Fandom Bags is where I was the last time y'all saw it. And now I am almost, well, I have to measure, but I got a good little ways to go. Yeah, but I'm closer than I was last time. So
well, that's true.
Got a lot of this done in the emergency room, waiting and waiting and waiting.
Yep.
So anyway, and I got some other things done too up there because I get bored. My ADD kicks in and I can't work on but one thing.
Well, it's hard to sit with somebody. You want to be there for them,
right.
But you know, if they're on pain medications and they're out.
Yeah. That's when I would just like, see ya. Be back in 4 hours when you're awake. Well, what? I mean,
sympathetic. No, I understand, and you're not that far from the hospital anyhow. Not like me. It's like a 40-minute drive to the hospital.
And it was like little to very low lighting in there, and it was just hard to see. And
you need like one of those little
you know, I thought
travel
about
light
I thought about the headlamp.
That would be cool.
I know. I thought about it. I was like, yeah. Anyway, so
you go out to the nurse's station and say, "Can I get a little better light in here, please?"
Well, if I could have pulled the chair over to the window, that would have been wonderful. But that just logistics were not going to let that happen.
Yeah.
So it didn't happen. Yeah. But anyway, it's all good. Everything's good. Hopefully now, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. I hope.
Right.
So anyway, so that's a whip. There you go.
There you go. And it's almost done.
And it's almost done. I wanted it to be a faux so bad I couldn't stand it, but it just did not happen. Just did not happen.
Well, here's my issue. Look. Remember my cute little silvery ring thingies? They decided they weren't working well enough or quickly enough. I don't know. I have what's called a swan neck finger. The joint, this joint, there's names for them. I don't know. I'm not a medical person. Bends the wrong way, and then this one bends down. So they said it was partly because of arthritis and partly because of the tendons are too tight. So I'm not allowed to straighten my finger for 4 weeks. They're hoping to loosen up the tendons and get my finger to straighten out somewhat.
I wonder how keeping it in a splint makes something get looser.
Well, because they're pulling, and it's part of my
Can
arthritis.
you feel it pulling in there with it in the splint?
I can feel it stretching out.
Oh, can you? Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Well, that's
I
good.
can feel it stretching out.
All right.
It's just part of my arthritis where it pulls.
Right.
So it's the inflammation, I guess. I don't know. Anyhow, I have to show y'all. Oh, did I drop it?
Don't know. Did you?
So, trying to have a little fun with this. Since I
Oh.
can't knit, you don't know how much you use your index finger until you can't use your index finger.
Or
Well-
any other appendage.
Well, that's true. But anyhow, with knitting, no. So I was looking at it the other day, and I thought to myself,
Self.
self,
And if you follow her on Instagram, you
will
possibly have seen this.
It looks like a snowman in a straitjacket.
In 100-degree weather.
In 100-degree
At
weather.
1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yes. So,
You are stupid.
hey, if you can't use it, you might as well at least be entertained by it.
Well, yeah.
Entertained by it. Can't talk. I can't use my finger.
Me
I
have
can't
hat.
talk. Me have hat. Me have snowman in straitjacket. So they said 4 weeks, and then last week he said 4 to 6 weeks, and I was like, "Excuse me, Willis, what you talking about?" And he told me I didn't read the fine print, obviously. So, we're hoping 4 weeks,
Oh, yeah, because...
which will give me, as of 4th of July, it'll be 2 more weeks. I'll be halfway done.
Well, good, because, I mean, I can get you out of jail on some things. I don't know if I can get you out for bodily
Me
harm.
and the psycho snowman are going to come after him if he says
Only
8 weeks.
you, only
Yes.
you would see that as a
I'm
snowman.
sorry, does that not look like a snowman?
It does when you said it, but I'd never
Okay.
thought about it till I saw your Instagram post.
Anyhow. So that's
But
my
you
life.
look at it more than I do, so...
Yes.
Oh, I got new glasses, y'all. Now I can
She
see.
did.
Hopefully I won't be doing this podcast, because that's where I was at before I got the new glasses, where all the prescription was down here. I had to do that. So, maybe that won't happen.
Her neck probably feels better.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I just got them this morning, so we'll see. I'm still getting used to them.
You know, I wear glasses too, and you know, I hate the way new glasses look for about the first 2 weeks or so.
Right.
You put them on and you're not used to the way you look, and you're like, oh my god, I hate this.
Well, I said to the girl when I got them, I was proactive this time.
Uh-huh.
I went like a couple weeks ahead of my appointment to pick out frames in
Yeah.
case I was dilated and I couldn't
Right.
see.
Well, yeah.
So picked out several different frames, and so when I finally decided to get these and order these,
Mm-hmm.
I said to the girl helping me, who I've known since she was little, I said, "What if I hate them?"
Mm-hmm.
She said, "You got 30 days, so I can test drive these for 30
Oh, that's
days,
nice.
and if I hate them, I can take them back."
That's nice.
Which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how this round arm works. You know what I mean?
Is it supposed to be not as pushy up against
Well, I would-
your head?
I would
or
think
something?
not. Well, this
Yeah.
way, like lay it on
Yeah.
your ear, because even though they're rounded
Mhm.
edges, the other ones still have an
Mhm.
edge.
Right.
These are like these are round. They're cylindrical. So I'm hoping that,
We'll see.
yeah, I wanted to see how it worked. And
Mhm.
like I said, 30 days, I don't like them, I'll take them back.
Yeah.
And get something else. But I think I like them.
They look good.
Do you think I get? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Aw,
Yeah, no.
mean.
No, I don't. I
Don't be
mean,
mean
what
to
I
the
mean,
wounded, sweaty woman.
what I mean by that is, I'm confident in my choice, and if
Yeah.
other people don't like it, I don't care because I like them. What are you looking at? Oh, my earrings turn around. Thank you.
Let's see.
Thank you. She still loves me, even though I told her I didn't care if she didn't like my glasses. Yeah, whatever. The cats still hate me.
They do. They're down at the other end of the
I
hallway,
am not sure.
peeking under the door.
I'm not sure what I have to do. How many times I have to
Honestly-
come over here, bring treats, whatever, to finally get them
Honestly,
to
I
like
think
me.
what you have to do, because they have actually come out, well, the oldest one, the evil Cheeto, she has actually come out a couple times when the other knitting ladies were here, but it took like hours. We sat downstairs and nobody was talking much. It was quiet.
Wasn't she the one that came to the door last podcast?
Yeah.
But didn't come in? She didn't
Right.
cross the threshold. She just sat there and looked.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it was like, yeah, nope, not doing this.
Nope.
you all tail the other way.
Oh, well.
Oh, well. All right. So
there hasn't been much, well, there hasn't been any knitting for me.
you've been making though.
I have been making. Let's start out. I will show you that I did block that cane
Okay,
bay
this
wrap.
is the only faux here, right? Because I don't have a FO. And I know you showed that the last time, but you did. It
but I
wasn't
haven't
blocked.
blocked it yet.
All right, so let's see.
And it didn't block out as big as the pattern
I think
said it would.
I think it's just because you're a tight knitter.
It probably is, but I don't know. Suzanne's starting to make one too, and hers isn't any bigger than mine.
Even blocked?
Well, she just started.
No. I mean, hers is the same size as yours,
Right.
not blocked?
No, it's the size. It was the size before I blocked this one.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
it's still pretty, and it
It
still
is pretty,
wraps
and it
around me.
feels, oh my gosh, it feels wonderful.
Yeah, this is the
It feels
Blue
even
Sky
better.
Fibers Extra. It's merino and alpaca.
Yeah, it feels even better after
Yeah.
blocking.
And what did I?
Mm-hmm.
I used. Can you smell anything? I used that soak. I had a little sample in the celebration flavor scent. Well, it doesn't smell like sheep butt, so I guess it's all right.
That's good because I got my face stuck right in it.
Don't blow your nose.
I wasn't
going
to blow my nose.
So that's one.
I have more manners than that.
Some one project that I've had for years and finally finished.
We got to get back to doing that.
Yeah, see that whole basket right there?
Yeah, picking out of the basket, the what do we call that? Stash basket.
Yes, there's projects, and it's a big basket.
Right.
There are projects. They're all in project bags with the pattern and the yarn. And so I'm trying to, well, once I get back on track, I'm going to try to, every time I finish one, pull another one out of there.
Yeah. I started one, and I've lost my love for it, so of course I'm going to rip it and wind it back up and let it sit for a little while.
I discovered that I can sew. Or I can be part of the exorcist. I can sew or stitch with the wonky finger, so I've been doing some of that.
Okay. Well, do you want to sew? You want to sew some of your sewing? God, it rubs off apparently. Would you like to show some of your sewing to the viewers out there?
I don't know what her problem is. My brain is melted from the heat. She doesn't seem to affect her as much. I've made more, but these are a couple little.
They are so super cute.
They're little Notions pods. They're called the Sweet Pea Pod. And they're cute because they sit. Yeah. And I may have shown these before. I made a bunch at Christmas time to give out to my knitting ladies.
Aren't they cool?
Yes. And I have little lobster claw thingies I'm going to put on the zipper tabs so that way you can attach it to your project bag or your knitting bag. So.
Yep. It's birthday month. Just saying.
So, fun stuff.
Yep. Okay. So, I only have two more whips. Do you want to...
Show some knitting.
Okie dokie, I will.
Because this is going to be the shortest podcast on record.
Yeah, probably. So, okay, so there's this, which I already showed where I'm at on that. I'll be so glad to get done with that. Still love the yarn. Oh, yeah. I didn't say what yarn I was using. Again. So this is a size 2 needle, I think. This is the Sockhead Cowl pattern by Kelly McClure. It's a free pattern on Ravelry, and I am using the size 2 needle. I think is what it tells you to use. I think. I go through this every time. If you're a follower of the podcast, you understand, you know. So anyway, there's that. The yarn I'm using is Houghton Knit Panina Sparkle. And there's Shelly's logo in the colorway.
Did you ever message her, or did you ever hear from her? Because you
won
something.
I'm waiting.
She won something on
So excited.
And the intertubes.
Yeah, on the intertubes. I'm waiting.
Yeah.
She sent me a picture of the label where she had ready to ship it out and all that.
Oh, cool.
So this is her Panina Sparkle, 75 superwash, 20% nylon, 5% stellina. It's beautiful. I love it. I never knew it was Delana. This is my first trip, and I think I might be addicted to it. Okay, next
Step right up.
whip is...
Oh, I do have a whip too when you get done.
Oh, good.
Before I was so rudely interrupted in my knitting.
And I didn't do it for once. Oh, how about that? I print all my patterns in black and white just to save on the cartridges because they're dreadfully expensive.
They are.
And
I
they don't
had to
last
buy
very
some
long.
new ones.
So this is Dot's Kerchief by Kay Litton, the crazy sock lady. This is a paid for pattern on Ravelry. And I am using... This is currently being housed in two things. My yarn bowl.
Ooh, ah.
Ooh, ah. It's so smooth. It's so pretty. In my Busy Birds maker's bag that I love so much. See, look, little sheepies on the inside. Okay, and this is how far I have gotten this week. I don't have a marker on it, so I don't know where I was last week, or 2 weeks ago when you guys saw it. I'm still in the round. I think I told you last time that I thought I had 27 rounds to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I actually looked at the pattern, it was something different. I was only like halfway.
Oops.
Yeah, so I'm still working on that. And this is Zen Yarn Gardens Serenity Silk Single. It's a super wash, 75%, 15 cashmere, 10% silk. And it's a oak. Well, that's what, see, look, there's 2 O's. See it?
I thought somebody just goosed you. It wasn't me.
Oh, that's what my brain says every time I read that anywhere on anybody's yarn, because it's 2 well, if you were going to read that, how would you pronounce it?
Let's pronounce it Uac.
I like oak better. Oh, I'm stupid. I can't help it. I scared you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. You're so fragile right now.
I am. I'm a delicate flower.
Yeah, well, then we need to make this podcast short because I'm not used to all that.
Flower.
Okay. Why don't you go and show something?
So, this, before I had to take a hiatus, I got this far on my little baby sweater. Oh,
super cute.
Velcro, let go.
Oh, what is it?
The Velcro was grabbing the sweater.
You want me to hold it so you don't muck it up?
I got it. Let's hold. The snowman will keep his head out of the way. Look, he'll poke over the top. Anyhow, this is the sweater from the We Won Welcome set. It's a paid-for pattern on Ravelry. And this is the Baby Blossom.
It's so soft.
Baby Blossom DK from Hayfield. It's an acrylic, right? Acrylic and nylon. 70 acrylic and 30 nylon. But
really
it's
soft.
so cute. I love the way that it has worked out. I just started at the beginning of the skein, and it's just made the cutest little
pattern.
Yeah. The color work. So I just have to do the ribbing at the bottom and the sleeves and the button band.
That's lazy people's color work.
Yes.
The way I like it.
I know. Me too. And the baby it's 4 isn't due until November 8th.
Oh, you got plenty of time.
So I have plenty of time.
Even with the
wonky finger, I have plenty of time.
With the Psycho Snowman.
Psycho Snowman.
Yeah. All right, so I got one more faux whip.
Oh, this is my cute little bag. I won the yarn in the bag at our new
OIS.
Yes, the Knit Nook. Well, not the Knit Nook in Morehead City, North Carolina.
And that's Nook with a K.
Canuck. Knit Canuck.
Knit Canuck. See? It's just like oak. That's what your brain thinks.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
She said she watched us. She could be lying.
Yeah, I don't think she's lying. I think she's telling the truth. Okay, my last whip that I've worked on this week is living in my Christmas bag with my snowflake zipper pull that Karen made for me a couple years ago now, I guess it's been.
Yeah, it's been a couple years.
Wow. Can you believe that? And the reason it's a Christmas bag is you inspired me. And so did the hospital.
Oh, you're going to finish your Christmas socks?
And so did the hospital. It's my Christmas sock. I have one done. So I have a hoe.
Oh,
Ooh.
Christmas sock.
Oh, Christmas sock. So
did you want to put it? There's
on a blocker?
blockers there if you wanted to.
Nah, I'll just let it lay right there like a burp rag.
Okay.
I'm I think I'm almost to turning the heel, but because I just took it to the hospital and knit on this, I had about that much ribbing done.
Wow.
So I got all that done, and I wasn't sure, even though I have this with me, I wasn't sure how. I've got numbers written down at home, and I didn't have that with me, so I just quit.
Well, yeah, because you don't want to go too far and then have one ankle sock and one through sock.
Well, matching them up. See,
it's pretty close.
It's pretty close, but I have written down how many rows at home, and I didn't want to overshoot it. And I think I suck so bad at counting rows.
Yeah.
But I think with this I can do it because of the stripes.
Yeah.
1 row, 2 row, 3 row, 4 row, 5 row. Am I right?
Yeah.
6, 7. Okay, so then see, I can just count from that. And this also is the solid, the toe, cuff, and heel is, I know who made it. I just can't remember the.
It's silver and gold, isn't it?
No,
that's not
that's.
Okay,
I know what you're thinking. I know what
that was the other Christmas socks.
The solid. The contrast is socks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yes.
In the Speen colorway. I wonder if that's anything like Sphinx. Speen.
What is it?
Speen. S-P-H-E-N-E. See?
Interesting.
See, y'all? So that's the contrast. The body of the sock, I love this yarn, is, again, from Hope Knit in her Jimmy sock. And the colorway is I'll Be Home for Christmas. So, I know I love it. But you inspired me to
get them finished.
Yeah, because you got
what
yours
heel
finished.
did you use there?
Heel flap and gusset. Oh, thank you for asking.
It's not just a plain one.
Thank you for
asking.
fancy
one.
It is the heel flap and gusset pattern instructions from Kay Jones of the Bakery Bear from her Prairie Sock pattern.
Okay.
So I like the way that looks, and I've done it enough times now that I still have to have instructions in front of me, but once I get into it, into the rhythm of it, I like it. I love this whole pattern, but these are just vanilla body and then that heel. So that's those. Hopefully I'll have those finished before Christmas because I still have the silver and gold ones.
Well, you still got 6 months, so.
And I got the silver and gold ones to finish too.
Well, get on it. I got mine done.
I know. You're pressuring me. Now stop it. Stop it.
Okay, so I decided I was gonna cruising the bargain bins at the local craft
really
stores.
Are sinking low now.
I swear, I'm like, yeah, it's not good at all.
It's not pretty.
No.
You should have called for intervention.
I know.
I would have talked you down.
I know. But anyhow, so I've never done embroidery before, so I thought, hey, it was like $1 in the bargain bin. So I got that. But it's sweet, it's pretty, but it's a little sweet for me because I have a little, I'm more of a sarcastic personality.
Maybe that's why we get along so well.
Anyhow, so I did stitch it.
Isn't it cute?
But
she added.
I had to add something to it.
She improvised.
It says, "Love is all you need in this lamp."
Because if
and
you
that's
didn't have
all
the lamp,
I need.
if you didn't have the lamp.
So, I'm going to give, hang on, I had to bend down, sorry. I'm going to give one of these to anybody the first person who comments below and can tell me what this reference is. Where did this come from?
Huh. So first comment below
Yes.
that knows where and this lamp came from other than her noggin gets one of these.
Yes.
The Sweet Pea Pod.
Yes.
Which is really cool. Well, that's awful nice of you.
I know, I just want to see if anybody else
Understands the reference?
Yes, knows the reference. Giselle did this morning when I showed it to her.
That's funny. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Squirrel.
So, y'all comment and let me know.
All right, first
Where that
person to
came from.
comment. Woohoo! What else we got?
And I did some cross stitch, and this is my life, people.
What, the cross stitch or the cats?
Yeah, what says one cat leads to another.
Oh, is that what it says?
Yes.
Can't read backwards, even with my new specs.
It says one cat leads to another, and everything I'm gonna do. I've Googled, whatever, YouTubed how to finish them. So
like your friend did that over there.
Yeah, like my friend did the yarn ball and knitting needle ones. So I'll hang them in here in my craft room somewhere. We'll see. The little kitties need eyeballs, but I don't have the capability to do French knots at the moment.
I can do French knot. I can teach you how to do that.
Oh, no, I know how to do them, but
with your finger.
Yeah, I have no fine motor skills at the moment. I think Tanya was saying that they didn't need eyeballs, but it kind of creeps me out that they don't have eyeballs.
Well, if you want it done immediately, get you a Sharpie marker and...
No, I can wait.
Dot them on.
I can wait. I have
I didn't realize that they didn't have eyeballs till you said something.
And I might try putting an eyeball on one of them and see. Maybe I won't even like it.
Yeah.
I'd rather them be zombie kitties with no eyes.
Well, would match your kitties.
Could do little blood drops.
Okay.
There's a group on Facebook, not for the faint of heart. It's called the Mildly Offensive Fiber Artists. And
how have I not known about this?
Well, let's just say they are pretty raunchy, and a lot of the stuff they stitch and knit. And
how did I not know about this?
I don't know, but anyhow,
mildly offensive fiber artist. Oh, I'm gonna have to search for that, and I don't even go on Facebook anymore.
Yes. That's about the only thing I go on it for. Oh, and I carried my little kitty stitching around in my little kitty bag.
So put together.
That Kay gave me from Laura Mooney, who is Paper or Threads.
That is such a cool brand.
Yeah.
I mean, with that and the card, came with a matching card that matched the kitty stuff. Cool. And I mean that.
I guess she does. A friend of mine who does cards, stamped cards and stuff like that.
Right.
She had a stamp. I think a stamp. She said it was from Laura Mooney. So I guess she does supplies for card making too. That is a rabbit hole I'm not going down. I have enough
rabbit holes.
Enough rabbit holes as it is.
Okay, so I'm all out of whips.
What about booty? You got no booty?
I got no booty.
Wow.
No booty call this week for me.
Well, I have
I mean, I didn't check the mail before I left, but I don't think Shelley's would have gotten here that quick.
Yeah.
I'm done.
No.
Did you show this last time? Is that your
This came the day
right
after you left.
Yep.
Right after you left.
All right, so we're going to move to booty call, which is the stash portion of the podcast.
This is the Cozy Knitters Yarn of the Month Club. This is the June colorway. It is called Hopeless Romantic. It's on her Bliss base, which is an 80/20.
I'm not ever a big fan of colors like this, but this is gorgeous.
Pretty? And it's a 9-stripe self-striping.
That's going to be so pretty.
I'm excited. I saw on her Instagram that she was starting to knit with it. And it was really pretty.
She does colors that generally are not my colorway, but when I see them, I'm like, oh my God, they are so gorgeous.
Yeah.
God, that's so pretty.
Let's see what else. Oh, and also in the cruising of the bargain bins.
Boy, you really
I am sad. I'm sad. I just wander through the craft stores picking up things, and I'm like, and this is all I need.
So like Giselle with all I need.
Yes, it's all I need. I got this in the bargain bin.
Was this at the Lobby of Hobbies?
It was.
And it's a Knitter's Pride.
Knitter's Pride.
Get out of town.
Interchangeable needle case thingy. It's really cool. It was $7.
Wow.
And it's got a place for your double points. I put my my Dreams needles in there. Am I boring you?
No, I just haven't had a lot of sleep recently.
And I put the cords in there, and then there's another baggie, and then all the
I love those
little
needles.
things, and then place for your circulars
You
if
did
you want
good,
to put
girl.
them in there. I thought that was really cute.
You did really, really good on that one
Yeah.
right there. I don't know how much you got it for, but whatever it was.
It was $7.
Oh, that's not
The
bad.
original price was like $30.
Yeah,
So-
that's not bad at all.
I thought that was
See, your Addies haven't made it in there yet.
no, because they have a case, and I don't know if I end up buying,
More?
some zings or
Oh,
something.
yeah. I love that. That's pretty.
It was inexpensive, and I wanted it, so I got it.
Did it make your finger feel better?
It didn't, but it made me happy.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back to
Okay.
knitting. While
And
you-
then I bought this pattern for when I can start knitting again. It's called the Aya tank top. Aya, I guess.
Is that a paid for?
It's
pattern?
a paid for pattern on Ravelry. It's by Gabriella Knits. And I just thought it was so cute.
It's so you.
Yes.
It looks just like.
Because
you.
as you can see, I try to wear as little clothing as possible when it's hot. But
It
yeah, when I
looks
saw
just
that, I
like you.
thought, this is so cute. So
What does she knit it out of?
she used Miss Babs, I think. Is
But I
that
mean,
what it
it's
said?
the
Yeah, it was
fiber
just a-
content. The
Merino, I think, is
Okay.
what she made.
all right.
Sport, well, yeah, Miss Babs Yummy 3-ply. So I guess you could do it out of linen too if you wanted to, or cotton, but it'd have to be some sort of cotton
Blend.
Yeah, blend.
Yeah, but I don't guess it would be that hot. That's what I'm just thinking of. I'm trying to wrap my mind around my head around the fact that a lot of these designers that we like their things, short sleeve sweaters like Tegna and all that,
Right.
they're knit out of merino.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know that it's supposed to soak in, it wicks moisture
Right.
and all that kind of stuff, but
Mhm.
it just makes me wonder, would I be hot if I knit a sweater out of that and I wore it? You know what I mean?
Well, I'll have to ask Kay because she made the cutest little. Oh, if y'all follow her on Instagram, she
The
made
crazy sock lady.
She made a cute little sleeveless, "The Heart of Glass" by Mary Annarella, Lyrical Knits, and she said she was going to try wearing it
Today?
to her.
Oh,
No,
it's coming.
yeah, sometime this week, and that she might burst into flames. So
I
if
hope
she
not.
does, we'll find out, and we'll know not to wear wool in the summertime.
Right. Because she is out in Arizona.
So
where
she's
it's
going to
hot.
be our test penguin, you know?
You
We're going to shove her in first.
and see how it goes.
Yeah. If she doesn't burst into flames, then I'm going to make this out of wool.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of the crazy sock lady, she just released a new pattern. It's her very first shawl pattern, and it's called. It certainly is. Home is with you.
Yeah,
Home is with you. It's really pretty. You guys go check it out. She's got. I think I'm not sure how long it's going to last, but it was a 10%.
I think till the
code.
end of today.
Oh, really? Well, then
Yeah.
we'll
Go
I
buy
guess-
now. Run. Run to your computers.
This won't be up at the end of the day.
Oh,
Will it?
yeah. Sorry.
Well, it may be. If it is at the end of the day and you're watching it, rock on over to Ravelry and get you 10% off on her new pattern. It's important that we support new designers, new makers, your local LYS, which we now luckily have 2 of, and because like we've said several times on the podcast, or I've said several times on the podcast, Amazon is wonderful and Amazon is great, but when it knocks everybody out locally around you,
Right.
then they can charge you whatever they want to and take as long as they want to get it to you, and you can't have things at your fingertips. You still got to wait a day or whatever it is. So
Well, and you can't go to Amazon and sit in their lobby and knit.
right. And if you have a problem, it's harder to resolve because everything is
Right.
automated by phone and this and that and the other. So anyway, all right, moving right along. Been enough of that said before.
Mini rant over. Okay, so our 2 prize thingies, nobody contacted us.
What is up? What is up?
They didn't want our prizes.
Well,
So we have decided to pull new names.
Yep. Sorry.
And apparently I can't spell, so I'm going to put this at the bottom of the screen as well for our 150. Oops. 150 subscriber prize package with all sorts of wonderful things.
Do you want to see what's in it? Go back a couple of episodes.
Yeah. It's going to Pat, and she is Z Stitches. I'm missing the other
Oh, I see.
T.
Gotcha.
So she is Z Stitches on Ravelry, and Pat, please
Contact Karen.
get in touch with me.
And then she can mail it out to you.
I'm the Havelock Zoo on Instagram or Ravelry, and you can either one of those contact me so I can get this sent out to you.
Yeah, I don't think we said all that at the beginning, but I'm sure you're going to put it in who we are on Ravelry
Yes.
and Instagram and all that. And I hope this is okay with you. If it's not, we'll just go ahead and figure it out right here.
We'll edit it out. No, just-
Or that. But since we're drawing the second time for our prize winners on the 150 giveaway and the QCC yarn giveaway, I say if we don't hear from them by next podcast, like we waited 2 podcast cycles this time to give the first 2 people ample time. If we don't hear from you by the next time we get ready to podcast, we're going to draw a winner again instead of waiting 4 weeks instead of 2 weeks. So it's usually about 2 weeks when we podcast. So we'll do 2 weeks this time and move on.
There you
All right.
go. Moving right
I said
along.
it, damn it. That's the way it's going to be.
So saith Susan.
Then it must be true.
The trash heap hath spoken.
I love it. That's funny.
Oh, did you ever watch Fraggle Rock?
No.
I love Fraggle Rock.
No.
Anyhow, it was a big trash heap.
Okay.
The trash heap has spoken.
All right.
Anyhow. So the QCC yarns, the quality control cat yarn, didn't contact us either.
So we drew again.
Drew a new one. And this is Cindy. And she is Sleep Sleep Mom on Ravelry. So Cindy, get in touch with me again. The Havelock Zoo, Ravelry and Instagram. You got 2 weeks, kids.
That's right. And that's it.
2 weeks and you're out of here. All right. So that's that. All right. And
Woohoo!
our Get That Knit Done Cowl with Kay the Crazy Sock Lady, which is running through the end of August. We decided we were going to pull a prize every month. So, and she's moved. We don't know. That's why we're having different threads. So she can do her thing. We can do ours. But you can double dip. So make sure that you enter your stuff in both threads.
Of them, yep.
So this was our June prize. And it's
This lovely
little bag.
made by Karen.
Yes.
Right over her. This one right there.
And it's also got inside.
This is super cute. I wish I could win this.
Inside there's some little star
Progress
keepers.
Awesome.
Anyhow.
I wish
So-
I could win it.
And the cute little
Peace, man.
beast man. Anyhow, this is
Love it.
going to be Gabby, who is G Koizumi.
I hope you would pronounce
Yes.
that right.
If I didn't pronounce it right, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
But that's what it looks like to me, so.
So, Gabby, get in contact
Yes.
with Karen, and she can get this out in the mail to you.
Yes.
If I let it go.
Yes. Well, if she doesn't let it go, you're still going to get it. Just going to have to fight her for it. Your little
That would be
WWE.
Glow.
So, y'all,
Gorgeous ladies
make
of wrestling.
sure that you contact us because
Yeah,
we really
we
want
wanna
to
give it away.
prizes out to you.
They're taking up room in
Yes.
Karen's craft room.
They are, and there's already enough crafts in here
Yep.
already.
And stockpile of other giveaway stuff. So,
Yeah.
yep. Take those off our hands, please.
Please.
Please, please,
This
please.
way.
Oh, is it that time again?
Psycho Snowman says, contact us. Yes, it is that time
Are
again.
you taking drugs, or is the Psycho Snowman taking any drugs? Just checking. Just checking.
I take a lot of drugs, that's the problem.
Okay.
No, you know what the really problem is?
You can't
This
knit.
is-
That's the problem.
That is the number one problem. Okay, and this will be my mini rant.
Uh-oh.
And the number two problem is my neighbor next door is building a garage that's probably
It looks like it's as big as my house.
Yeah.
That I sold several years
Yeah.
ago. It's huge.
it's huge. And he's not,
It looks like another house being built on that lot.
yeah. And that's not even really the problem. The problem is He's only got one guy helping him. So they're out there every single freaking day. Bang, bang, bang. It's been 2.5 weeks now.
I think they were just getting ready to pour the concrete.
Oh, was it 2 weeks?
When I was here last time, I believe. I don't.
Yeah.
They hadn't started any wood stuff.
Yeah.
yet.
So he doesn't have like a big crew because he could be done with that by now. It's just him and one other guy with their little hammers and nail guns. And they start like at 6:30 in the morning. And that's on the same side that my bedroom's on.
Oh, yeah.
And have we talked about how Karen's not a morning person?
Karen's not a morning person.
Not a morning person.
Ask Kay.
He was, ask Kay. He was out there this morning with a leaf blower at 6:30.
What the hell is he blowing?
A.M.
What is he blowing?
I have no idea. Apparently, maybe there was leaves or something on his foundation because there's no
and
roof
again,
on it yet.
I mean, come on, dude. Not everybody is up at 6:30 in the morning.
Right. I've already asked him like twice to cut that shit out, but
and he's not paying attention, huh?
He does for a little while, and then it's mostly the music because they get out there and they're banging and nail gunning and they got the music blasting. They can't hear it.
Oh,
I can hear it.
Right, but the neighborhood can, but they can't.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And so I just been a little cranky the past couple weeks.
Well, that and you can't knit, and that really does make you crazy.
Right. And he doesn't understand that I also have rage issues. And a shovel.
We're going to make this quick. I'm
so
gonna
you can get out
to get the hell out of here before the shit hits the fan.
No witnesses, right?
No, I told you when you said that the other day about your neighbor. I told you I can tell you what to do, but I can't say it on the podcast because somebody comes up missing. I don't want.
It's called plausible deniability.
Yeah, deny. We're
gonna have some beer now.
Yay!
To make us feel better.
Is this one that we picked up from Promised Land?
Yes.
Okay, so several weeks ago, it was actually, I can tell you when it was. It was June 9th, Knit in Public Day, Worldwide Knit in Public Day. Karen and I went down to Morehead City to our brand new LYS, the Knit Canuck. And blocked up from them is a place called Promised Land. What's
Market?
Market. And they have food. And they have, in the back, they have a big, nice bar that has all kinds of craft beer. And we went craft beer shopping. Because remember, last week I chose the beer and she didn't like it. I did. She didn't like it.
I'm not sure about this one either. We'll see. I don't know. It's not going to be sweet.
It's another Gosa, right?
Yeah, it's another Gosa. It's Westbrook, and they're out of South Carolina. Ooh, there's some glare on that. It's their key lime pie Gosa.
Okay, so refresh my memory again, please. Gosas are sour, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm learning.
And it says, you want some pie and Gosa? Well, here it is. Our classic infused with the delicious flavors of key lime pie. Made extra special just for you.
Just for
me. For you. Best by 180 days from the date on the bottom of this can.
Oh, what's the date on the bottom of the can?
Oh, we're good. It's
4/5/18. Okay, yeah, we're good. They even tell you what time of day.
I know.
I don't know if that's AM or PM, but it's all right. Okay.
I don't think 12 hours will make much difference.
Let me get to the end of my, well, there's no such thing as ending
there is
when
no.
you're knitting in the
that
round.
is the cowl that doesn't end.
Okay, let me get my
we'll see.
point protectors on because I protect my stuff.
Protection is important.
Yes, it is. In more ways than one.
All right.
Ooh.
Does it smell like key lime pie?
Nope.
It does. I can smell the lime.
Oh, I can in that. I can in the can. I can in this little thing.
I can smell it.
Can you?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think? You ready?
Cheers.
Cheers. It's sour.
Sour. I like it.
I love it.
It's not, I was worried that it was going to be sweet.
Mm-mm.
But
I don't think you got to worry about that.
Because sweet alcohol and I do not.
I don't think you got to worry about that.
Nope.
It's citrusy, sour, delicious, and it is.
It does taste like key lime pie.
Sour ale brewed with spices and with natural flavors added. 4% alcohol. That's what I was looking for.
Oh, okay.
So that's low, right?
It is low
Compared to craft beers.
Low.
So this could be a session drinking. Ha ha.
Look at you.
I know.
You fancy. Look,
I
she
remember.
knows now.
I remembered.
It would be a good summertime beach.
I could session drink this, I
Yeah.
think.
Sitting out in the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the plastic pond, whichever. All right. Mm. Mm-hmm. I like, oh, my nose is itching.
Did the bubbles crawl up in there?
Yep.
Mm.
Yep, we should have, one day we're going to have big girl glasses, I swear.
No, we're going to have these itty bitty ones forever.
So, I think this is the shortest podcast we have ever done. We're only at
Oh my gosh, we're not even at an hour.
And you haven't even edited yet.
I
so.
know. Well, this will be a short one,
It's
kids.
going to be. Yep. So, are we
Thanks for
ready to...
hanging out with us. Thank you to any new subscribers, and thank you for returning viewers. We appreciate every view, every like every subscribe.
Yeah. Yes, we do. We appreciate that. I was going to say, too, if there are any makers out there that want to donate any prizes for the giveaways on the cows, you can get in contact with either Karen and I. She'll have our information out at the bottom. And also, we have a thread in the group. That's another thing. You can go to the Rivalry group and join the Full of Nip podcast group where all information about the cows and any giveaways and that kind of thing that we do. We also have a coupon thread in there. If you're a maker and you'd like to give a coupon to the members of the group, that would be awesome as well. There was one other thing I think that I wanted to be sure and mention this time, because I'll get down the road about half the way and go, daggone it, I didn't tell that.
She usually has everything written down. I'm surprised.
Oh, well, I've not been writing down for the last couple, 3 times.
Flying by the seat of her pants.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's uncomfortable. Starting to get
How
a
I
wedgie.
live my life.
Starting to get a wedgie from that. In there, so.
Y'all have a great 2 weeks. Stay cool out there. I know there's places that it's even hotter than it is here.
Yeah, like in Surprise, Arizona.
Yeah.
Surprise! I swear if I lived there, that's exactly how I would do it. Every time somebody said, where do you live? Surprise! Arizona. Where do you live? Hey, Kay. This is a good beer. If you can get it, look for it, by the way.
I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
She might
Anyhow, y'all
All
have
right.
a good 2 weeks, and we will see you soon.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Keep knitting.